What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. This is Josh here, checking in on you out there in YouTube land. YouTube, I just had a thought and I just wanted to get it out there, out into the ether. Just a quick little video, maybe like 5 minutes of your time. I just wanted to rant for a second. If you had to sit through that trailer, I'm sorry, I feel your pain. I also had to sit through that at Nosferatu. There's something wrong with Blumhouse remaking the Wolfman that just gets it. I didn't realize how much it was affecting me until I started thinking about all the Blumhouse films in the last 3 or 4 years and how they just continually like shit the bed, and us as a horror community have to just kind of like put up with it. And I just wanted to quickly go over like the 5 worst horror movies of January and then 5 amazing films in January. However you found me, wherever you're at, just give me like 5 or 6 minutes just to rant for a second. Thanks for being here. Check it out. Typically, when the calendar year turns over, all of the leftover films that either weren't strong enough to hold themselves in their own against, you know, those big time Memorial Day summer blockbusters, that's kind of the peak season. Those summer, Memorial Day, 4th of July, the Jaws, the Jurassic Parks, the Marvel, those big time films in the summertime, all the way up until the kind of the end of the season, which is December, which is why you got Nosferatu, December 25th, right? That's still in contention to be in the Oscar conversation. What we're left with in January, what is unleashed upon the world, is that holiday hangover, those films that are just absolutely abysmal and mind-numbingly bland. Just the slate of horror films from the big studios, with Blumhouse really being the repeat offender, the worst of the worst. Now, it's not always a giant spinal tap shit sandwich. Sometimes you do get a film that kind of like blows you away, that it's kind of unsuspecting because, you know, right before that Super Bowl, a lot of people are kind of staying home, they're recovering their funds from the holiday, right? And they're just not in contention, so there's a lot of forgettable January titles. But, you know, there is hope. Sometimes we're given some real gems amongst a sea of really forgettable films. With this upcoming release of The Wolfman, I decided I just had to quickly touch on this, and a couple of these that did become classics to me among the horror community. But as far as The Wolfman goes, this is a sacred franchise. What the fuck are we doing? What are we seriously doing? I am an avid lycanthrope enthusiast and 100% just a supporter of this film, of the original, of the remakes, of all of the, even the Abbott and Costello, all of the Universal, anything like that. Huge supporter of The Wolfman. Lycanthropes, man, I'm fucking with you. I don't know what we're doing. There is no reason to be drumming up these stupid fucking remakes, reboots, re-fucking snoot shoots, whatever it is. Whatever it is, man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to be a hater before it even comes out. I just can't stand that they do this. I sound old. I sound like a boomer now. I'm old. I'm an 80s kid that does not want to see the Wolfman remade. And that 2010 film, I was there opening night. I want to say it was like Thursday. It was Friday morning, 12 a.m., midnight showing, and it fucking blew me away. It felt like a real, it had purpose, it had dread, it had like a maniacal sense to it, and it was a mean-spirited Wolfman film. And I just don't feel like this is just, it just looks horrible. It's got the Blumhouse effect all over it, and I like that director, right? I'm not trying to totally shit on this dude. What's his name? He did like The Invisible Man, he wrote Insidious, some of the Saw stuff. That's fine. He seems like a nice dude. I did not like The Invisible Man. Everybody told me how great it was. I just didn't get it. I was like, this Handmaid's Tale chick, I don't get it. It wasn't for me. We're way up. We're 3 minutes in. Let's get to some of the worst January titles coming in right now. The first one on my list is The Bye-Bye Man. The Bye-Bye Man. I don't even care when this thing came out. It was a couple of years ago. So 2022, 2021, whatever it was, The Bye-Bye Man fucking sucks. Shitty characters, shitty sound, shitty music, shitty design, shitty villain, shitty backstory, shitty everything, man. I hate it. This is exactly what you do on the horror community in January. You just dump this pile of shit. I hate everything about it. Generic, bland tropes, the whole 9 yards. I'm not even going to go through this list, actually. I'm so irritated thinking about the Wolfman and why. We're just going to quickly. I'm pissed off now. I'm pissed off. The Bye-Bye Man fucking sucks, and it has nothing to do with The Empty Man, which totally surprised me. That is actually a sleeper pick where they go up in the mountains, right, and they're I can't really say it, but they're on vacation. The Empty Man, if you haven't checked that out, put that thing on your list. There is a lot of lore, a lot of cultism, ritualistic, Lovecraftian. There's a lot of triggering things in that film. I'm not going to get super into it, but I actually really like The Empty Man, and I hated The Bye Bye Man. Number 2, another shitty January pick, One Missed Call from 2008. You're welcome. Don't watch that fucking film. A lot of people are like, this is a guilty pleasure. I hate it. I hate One Missed Call. Last year, Night Swim. Night Swim, one of the most hyped up trailers, right, where it looks like it has so much potential that just completely falls on its ass. I love that actor. He's great in, what the hell was that? It was, anyway, yeah, one of those guys. One of those guys. Night Swim is totally forgettable, and it had this great premise. I love the idea of ghosts in the water. It is nothing like The Deep House, which is an incredible little flick. Night Swim shits the bed as well. Another January complete bust. When I was watching it for the first few minutes, I was like, this might actually be I hate it. The Turning from a couple of years ago, which was supposed to have Steven Spielberg attached to it. The Turning is another piece of shit from January that they just dumped on the general public that has no heart, no nothing, man. It's got this it's an amazing story. Like The Turning of the Shrew, horrible film. Horrible. Megan, the AI generated Chucky robot, just hated that film. I don't get all this Megan love. I don't care about Megan 2. I don't care about the actress. I don't care how it looks. I don't care how the music is, how she dances, how she moves. I fucking hate it. I'm a hater. I hated Megan. Can't stand it. You would never see that on my shelf. I don't understand. Even just like Five Nights at Freddy's. I tried to watch that because my son wanted to see it. And it's got Matthew Lillard. And this is just going to be event sesh. Just a total bitch sesh, man. I hated Five Nights at Freddy's. I tried to like it. I tried to get into the lore because I played a little bit of the games with one of my buddies. It just was just crap. Megan sucks. I hated it. That AI movie that came out, even all of that stuff, man. Horrible. Bye Bye Man, One Missed Call, Night Swim, The Turning, Megan. 5 piece of shit fucking horror movies in January that have no business even being talked about. But really what I'm upset about is what they're doing to this damn Wolfman. I haven't even seen it. Now watch it. I'm going to come back in next month when I watch it and it just blows me out of the way. I just don't think it's going to. January horror movies suck. Come on back. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to take it out on you guys. These are 5 right here. 5 amazing horror films that came out in January. Number 1, in no particular order, Madman. Madman from 1981 is exactly what you need this January. If you're looking for a horror film that's going to knock you off your feet, Madman is amazing fucking slasher film about Madman Mars and his axe. He butchered his entire family. It's got the ghost story. It's got the camping. It's got the woods. It's got it's got tents. It's got an axe, and Madman has an axe to grind, and it is damn good. I've got it on 4K in there and DVD. It's always streaming on Shudder. Get out there and watch Madman right now. Number 2, Kill List from 2011. Kill List. I've already done an entire long form review about Kill List. It blew my mind. I was going through like the most fucked up films back in 2013 with my buddy Mike, and Kill List fucked me up, man. It is one hell of a horror film released in January, and it has no business being this disgustingly awesome. Go watch my review for Kill List. Put that on your list right now. Kill List. It's a British movie. It's brutal. It's gory. It's a suspenseful thriller. It's revenge. It's plot. It's just disgustingly awesome. Kill List 2011. Amazing January film. Number 3, Tales from the Crypt. Demon Knight. Demon Knight from 1995. Now this is one hell of a fucking horror movie. William Sadler, Billy Zane, what's her name? Jada Pinkett. Back when she had some hair. No offense. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight is one of my favorite films from this thing fucking rips. Amazing backstory, amazing soundtrack, amazing effects. I love all of the demons. I love the hotel. I love the lore. I love everything about it. Tales from the Crypt, banger title from 1995. Number 4, The Mutilator. The fucking Mutilator, by axe, by pick, by sword, by any. The Mutilator. Now that's got an amazing era release. The Mutilator, put that thing on your list. Deliciously cool. 1984. The Mutilator is gory. It's fucking 80s awesomeness. Number 4, The Mutilator. Number 5, I was going back and forth. I was going to say David Cronenberg's Scanners, fucking incredible, or Intruder from 1989. Intruder's got a ton of gore. really slept on, really awesome fucking horror film, but I think I'm gonna lean a little bit towards Scanners. I mean, it's just iconic. That head explosion scene, Cronenberg in all of his glory. Scanners, Intruders, two fucking great January horror titles you can't go with. So we got Madman, Kill List, Tales from the Crypt, The Mutilator, Scanners or Intruders. There's a couple more. There's a couple more out there that have been released, right? A lot of people like Cloverfield. A lot of people like The Boy. I watched it in the theater. It's fine. It's fine. There's a couple other ones on that list. Mothman Prophecies I really like. But for me, those 5 top it. Get out there and watch those things. They're always streaming. That's it. I just wanted to bitch about the Wolfman. I'm getting out of here. You guys have a great time. Want to see more from me? Like, comment, subscribe. Love you. Take care. Cheers.